What's up for you, James?
Ooh, this is I've got a toss up between two. Whew. I'm gonna go with the one that's less so. Brian DePalma.
Okay, I don't necessarily jump to him as a horror director, but you're right. Yeah.
The two films I will point out are like true horror are definitely Carrie and Phantom of the Paradise. I have not been able to see Carrie yet, but Phantom of the Paradise I love dearly. It's you don't you wouldn't consider it a horror film. You'd kind of look at it like you look at Rocky Horror, and then it's like, yeah, you watch it during Halloween, but it's
Yeah,
not
but
necessarily horror.
it's less. Rocky Horror has a bit of like tongue in cheek to it, whereas Phantom of the Paradise doesn't.
Yeah. No, Phantom of the Paradise. It's like if Rocky recognizes it's goofy, Phantom of the Paradise goes a step beyond that. It's like, oh no, now we're just going to make this real and somewhat terrifying because for as much as, again, it's not as scary as maybe a traditional horror film, as an artist, there is horror in its message in that it's like you have this artist who wants to create their perfect piece and it gets bastardized by a big corporation and they kill themselves over it. And in the meta context, it's kind of terrifying. And as a horror film, yeah, there's blood. It's a little freaky. I mean, basically getting your throat destroyed in a record press is kind of terrifying.
See, this is fucked up though, because James knows I love that movie, and now I have to agree with him because he brought it up. And this kid's manipulative, dude. College is like turning him into. Look at him.
Oh no, I was like this before college, but
no, college making it worse, dude. You're feeling like you're like realizing your power. It's fucked up.
I will say that Brian De Palma, this is why I don't really necessarily think of him as a horror, because to me, the most horrific scene he has ever made is Scarface, when Al Pacino is questioning the drug guy in the bathroom with a chainsaw. And I'm like, oh my God, that is horrific. But yeah, Carrie obviously is iconic. Great young cast. You got before the Greatest American Hero, William Catt. Like, how can you beat that with John Travolta? Whatever, that guy. But yeah, it's you're right. I would have not gone that route, but you're right. He definitely is a big name in horror.
My one of my friends growing up, his dad was a psychologist, and he thought it would be good for us to watch horror movies when we were younger, because it would like desensitize us or whatever. So it was some, jargon shit or whatever. So my dad, of course, is like, yeah, I would fucking go ahead, dude. If you're gonna do it at your house, hell yeah. So like I invited to a sleepover. He's like, you guys can pick all the food you want, all the candy you want, but I get to pick the movie. So we're like, dude, who gives a shit? Like, he's gonna buy us pizza and candy and soda and all this shit. And then this guy put on Carrie, and that fucked me up. This is like third grade. It fucked me up, dude. I was not okay for a minute. My dad thought it was hilarious. He was like, yeah, I don't know. You're the doctor. I'll let you figure it out, but I think it's gonna fuck him up, and it fucked me up, dude.
That's awesome.
You're the trained professional. That was the deal they struck up. Traumatize my kid, and I get free therapy.
There you go.